This is what I mean about Turkey Alaşiki. This is why I call the man a culture vulture. Just because he had one event in the United States of America, all of a sudden the man is starting to feel himself. All of a sudden he thinks he got the right to talk down to one of the faces of the sport of boxing. I'm talking about Canelo Alvarez. Y'all heard Canelo earlier say, I'm not gonna fight for Turkey Alaşiki because I operate on my time, not Turkey Alaşiki. Well, Turkey Alaşiki got all up in his feelings and the man just tweeted out, I heard what Canelo said, that he respect me, but he doesn't like the way I do business. As far as him respecting me, it doesn't matter. As far as the way I do business, I know why he doesn't like it. Because I only target big fights at fair prices. So of course, anybody who like easy fights won't like that. And I know how he feel after losing to Dimitri Bivol. He been looking for easier fights ever since. I'm not the one who's scared of fighting Benavidez or Crawford. Therefore, I knew he was wasting our time making excuses with big amounts of money that cannot be paid.
I did get death threats.
Turkey went on to say, so I'm continuing my way to make the biggest fights happen, and he'll be on his way to making easy fights in boxing. Turkey Alaşiki, even though I can't stand Buddy, he does have a point. Although I'm a Canelo Alvarez fan, Turkey Alaşiki does have a point. Ever since Canelo got cooked by Bivol, he been looking for easy fights. I don't think he'll ever fight David Benavidez or Terence Bud Crawford for the matter.
What happened with Benavidez?
But at the same time, even though all that is true, Turkey Alaşiki is in no position to say anything to Canelo. He thinks just because he got money, he could jump out his body. Hey, yo, I got a question for y'all. What do y'all think would happen if Turkey Alaşiki stepped into that ring with Canelo? Looks like Teofimo Lopez will continue to embarrass himself, and I don't even think the man cares. For some reason, everybody is thinking that Bud Crawford is food at 154 just because he did not knock out Mr. Israel Madrimov.
I aim for greatness, and what is that? Fighting the best. Crawford says he's the best, I know I'm the best. Let's make the fight happen.
Yo, Theo, you was never the best at anything, bro. Teofimo Lopez claims he was two-time undisputed. The man was never undisputed, not once.
Because he's a pussy, that's why.
But Teofimo Lopez and his pops met up with Canelo Alvarez today at the press conference, and they was begging Canelo Alvarez to give him a plug. They was begging Canelo for a drop. Teofimo Lopez Sr. was telling Canelo, yo, Canelo, could you please say into the camera, Terence Bud Crawford needs to fight my son.
Crawford needs to fight Teofimo first, and then we'll see, right? Teofimo deserves more than me.
I'm telling y'all, these guys ain't got no type of shame. Teofimo Lopez never even fought at 147. What makes y'all think he could just jump to 154 when the man fights at 140? These dudes is either looking for attention or they just crazy.
Southpaw TV, it's not shit you can tell me.
But then again, I wouldn't expect much from Teofimo Lopez. I mean, the man hangs out with clowns like Dean the Great. Everybody take a look at this picture. Teofimo Lopez is hanging out with the man who shows his belly button in the gym.
That nigga's a straight bitch.
I got a question for y'all Teofimo Lopez fans. I already know who y'all are gonna be in the comment section of this video. Do you think that Gervonta Davis, for example, would have went 12 rounds with Mr. Steve Claggett? Do you think that Gervonta Davis would have lost to George Kambosos? Do you think that Bud Crawford would have lost to George Kambosos? Do you think that Bud Crawford would have looked like this after fighting Teofimo Lopez or Steve Claggett? Teofimo Lopez, you was either crazy, clout chasing, or out your damn mind, bro. First off, you should be fighting somebody like Rolly Romero. Rolly Romero is at your weight, and he definitely more your speed. Matter of fact, make a fight with Gervonta Davis. That's a fight I would want to see. I would love to see Gervonta Davis beat the brakes off Teofimo Lopez. Y'all know that Tank Davis pieced up Teofimo Lopez in sparring years ago, right? Y'all do know that.
I was playing with him. Yeah, I was playing with him. I was playing. He was a kid.
See what I'm saying? Gervonta Davis admitted that he took it easy on you, bro. Gervonta Davis did not want to hurt you in that sparring. What makes you think you could jump 2 weight classes when you can't even beat Gervonta Tank Davis, a man who fights a weight class smaller than you? TEOFIMO tweeted out, "Congratulations, Bud Crawford. You effed up your bag, so it'll be me or Jerron Boots Ennis. Hashtag Canelo bye-bye."
You remember the night you fought Tank?
Speaking of Canelo, Victor Conti, the former Tony Montana of steroids, tweeted out, "Memo Heredia posted there has been no VADA testing or WBC for the Canelo vs. Berlanga fight. In my opinion, if that's true, PBC is promoting a pay-per-view event without training camp drug testing for the main event. This exposes why drug abuse in boxing is so rampant."
If that ain't the most fraudulent shit.
The audacity of this dude to complain about steroid use in the sport of boxing. The audacity of a former PED kingpin to complain whether a fighter is taking a drug test or not.
Street nigga, I don't give a fuck.
I can't even lie to y'all. Let's just say Canelo Alvarez does test positive for PEDs. I'm not saying it's gonna happen, but let's just say it does. I wouldn't care as long as he's fighting Edgar Berlanga. I know a lot of y'all are gonna be like, "Yo, Southpaw TV, how could you condone PED use in boxing?" When it's against a fighter that I am not a fan of, I truly don't care. Been told y'all, I don't care if Ryan Garcia tested positive for PEDs, as long as he beat Devin. I wouldn't care if Canelo tested positive for PEDs, as long as he beat Bomlanga. That's what I'm on.
Y'all some hoes. Y'all some hoes.
And I definitely believe in Jesus.
Boy, if you...
Who's beating me? Who's beating me?